Good afternoon. It's Joshua Taylor coming to you from here in North Bend. I'm actually at my workplace in Boston Bar. It's getting dark, but still have enough time to do a short video. And this one has to do with the I'm going to call it. This is my third video in the Exodus 2 Live, and this is going to be under JOEPIPE 101 series. So this will be the first of the series of the JOEPIPE 101, where I'm going to try to teach you guys out there how it works and what it can do. So it's December the 18th. It's about 3:45. This technology was given to me in a dream by the Holy Spirit in the spring of 2004 when I was living on the island, on Vancouver Island in Port Alberni. And a week after the Lord gave me the dream, He appeared to me in a second dream. Not physically, but He heard Him speak to me in an audible voice on the steps that would teach. And the Lord said that the perfection of the fuel will lead to the discovery of unlimited heat, which I know now to be plasma. That can be shared with the world, and then that discovery will lead to unlimited energy that's in the plasma range. We're talking about a form of four-state lightning. I guess this easiest way. This is my fan. This out. I have a 4-inch marine fan that I embedded into this housing. And this valve, I can turn it to control the amount of air that goes into the unit. And in the end here, this is where my fuel feed will be. This is the propane feed. And so I'm just going to insert a brake line that's going to go through the housing. All these cars kind of make it kind of noisy. Now what I'm hoping to do is put an auxiliary feed around the propane feed using a copper pipe, so I can actually bring the auxiliary fuel behind the swirl device, and the propane will go forward of the swirl device. This is very important, especially if you're using high-end fuels. Okay, this is the pipe itself. I can't get the swirl device out, but if you look down in here, you can see soapstone wrapped with 18 gauge wire, stainless steel wire. And this helps to control to keep the flame forward in the pipe. So if I actually move the swirl device to here, it would shorten the frequency. It actually does make a frequency signature. So if I bring it back, it's a longer frequency. If I bring it forward, the frequency increases. So when you first light this, when you turn on your propane in there just lightly, you get your big yellow whoosh here. And when you start turning down your propane and your air, it actually causes a slight vacuum to form on the tip here when it forms into the blue, and then it slingshots into the back. And so the flame is actually an implosion flame, and this pipe will actually, I can turn it a nice hot cherry orange red, just with a little bit of propane. And if I turn down the propane where it's minimal, where there's no flame coming out, just the exhaust alone is about 2150 Fahrenheit. And if I crank it up, the excess propane will actually burn outside, and I get a pretty powerful flame. So my objective in the JOEPIPE technology, after being down for 3 years, is to be able to take water gas, maybe wood gas, and add it to the propane burn to give a extra large flame. When I was doing it before, I was rendering plastic into fuel And I was actually getting a flame 3 and 4 feet and 4, 5, 6 inches wide. Just a nice red hot, bright, very bright orange, yellow flame. So this just goes in the back here. So the propane feed would just come into the eye of the swirl device, the soapstone swirl device, and the copper pipe would actually come in from behind. If you use too much of a high grade fuel, what happens that the implosion spins so fast it actually flashes back behind the soapstone swirl device. It sounds like a cannon going off. It could actually break your eardrums. I did damage my ears for about 6 months, where I was actually using a swirl device in the shape of an egg, and that changed the whole chemistry of the burn. So this just goes in there, and I'm going to have it so I can lift this up, and I got a table on there that I can fold out. I'll have my controls and feel there. So this is it for the number 1 series of the 101, JOEPIPE 101. I'm going to get this uploaded tonight. This is Joshua Taylor coming to you from here in North Bend, British Columbia, Canada.